Hey everybody, welcome back to Josh Against the World, the only channel where a big Appalachian asshole explains basic human decency to people who somehow survived adulthood without learning it. Today's topic is why do some dumbasses act like they're being personally attacked because a trans person asks them to be called by their preferred name or their pronoun. You know, like why does that send them in the DEFCON 1? Why does, hey, call me she, her, activate their fight or flight response like someone just tried to steal their truck and their girlfriend at the same time? Let's talk about it. Now, of course, you've got the I'm being attacked crowd. There's a very specific type of guy. You know him. The one who majored in Facebook University and got his PhD from the Joe Rogan comment section. You know, he hears a trans person say, hey, these are my pronouns, and suddenly they're yelling, why are you forcing me to participate in your delusion? Or, this is an attack on free speech. I'll call you what I want. Or, they're trying to erase men and women. Slow the fuck down. Relax. Nobody's trying to erase anything. People are just asking you to use a different word. They're not asking you to sacrifice your firstborn child. The wild part? You can call your boss, sir. Doesn't hurt you a bit. You can call your grandma by her maiden name. Nobody's gonna kill you over that. You have no problem calling Marshall Mathers Eminem. But a trans woman asks you to call her she or her, and somehow that's the detriment of society. Please make that make sense to me. The next dumb take is, they're mentally ill. Okay, and what if they are? They aren't. But even if that were true, you still call people what they want to be called. It's not that fucking complicated. If someone says, hey, call me Mike, that's what I go by, you don't say, I know your birth certificate says Michael, and I refuse to participate in your nickname-based lies. Or, you know, someone says, call me Bob, you don't start screaming, stop forcing your Bob agenda on me. Treating people decently isn't optional just because you misunderstood a psychology article in 1998. You know, and on top of that, okay, as I said, the mentally ill argument's bullshit. But let's think about that for a second. If you were right about that, you don't yell at people or talk shit about people that are autistic or someone that has Down syndrome. You know why you don't? Because that would make you a piece of shit, wouldn't it? If someone was paranoid schizophrenic and you started fucking yelling at them and calling them degenerates and shit, what would that make you? A garbage fucking person. So, you seriously think that someone is mentally ill, but it's somehow okay for you to fucking shit talk them and call them degenerates. That's bullshit. And you know that's bullshit. You just heard some asshole on a fucking podcast say that shit and you're rolling with it. With no fucking reasoning behind it other than, you know, oh, well, fucking Jordan Peterson said it. Or Joe Rogan said it, or whoever the fuck, insert other, you know, any dumb motherfucker you want to stick in there. But let's be clear here. Transgender people are not mentally ill. They might be wired a little bit different than the rest of us, but they are not sick. That's fucking stupid. Then, of course, you got the, I'm not participating in their lie. You know, first of all, you already participate in lies all the time. You say that you're 6 foot tall on your Tinder profile. You're fucking not. We know you're not. You tell your buddy that his band just sounds fucking great, gonna win Grammys one day, and you know that they're the drizzling shits. You tell your mom that her meatloaf is fucking perfect, even though it just tastes like drywall with some ketchup on it. And now suddenly you've become the warrior of objective reality because someone asked you to say she instead of he. Buddy, be fucking serious. See, here's the truth. Most people that are freaking out about pronouns, they aren't defending the truth. They're defending their whole worldview, which they haven't updated since maybe 1995 or so. A trans person doesn't attack them. A trans person simply existing forces them to think, and they fucking hate doing that. The brain goes, oh no, this challenges something I assumed was absolute. I better get fucking mad instead. It's insecurity, it's fear, and it's a total misunderstanding of basic biology, which, ironically, they claim to be experts in. Now, how should you respond to people like this? Well, don't argue biology with someone who thinks science means whatever their cousin posts on Facebook or Twitter. You'll fail every time. Keep it simple. It's just basic respect. If they can call their friend tiny even though he's 350 fucking pounds, if they can call their preacher father even though he's biologically not their father, they can call someone a she or her even if they've got a dick. And don't give them a debate trophy. Set a boundary. Try something like, I'm not entertaining your bullshit today. If you can't respect people, I'm not talking to you. And if they keep going, walk the fuck away if it's in person. If it's on the internet, block. Just leave, whatever. Just don't fucking entertain their bullshit. That's all you've got to do. Tell them fuck off. You really can't fix someone who's committed to just misunderstanding shit. And a final word here, at the end of the day, using someone's pronouns is not complicated. You do it because it costs you literally nothing, it makes someone else's life way easier, and it proves that you're not an asshole. If that's too much for someone, that's a them problem, not a trans person's problem. Definitely not society's problem. This has been Josh Against the World. If you like what I got to say here, hit that subscribe button. If you got some bullshit you want to talk about me, go ahead and leave that in the comments section. I love y'all, mean it. And go ahead and check out them videos that's on the screen right now. You know you want to, baby.